Hello everyone, it is Rob here from Woodward Games. It is Friday night, it's relax night, so that means we're just going to do a relaxing stream of Blackout Rugby, the online sports management game. It's just a relaxing evening. We're going to watch a couple of games. We're just going to talk about the game. So you're more than welcome to join in the conversation and everything like that. So remember, it's a relaxing evening. So let's go check out, see what games are coming up. This is Woodward Games. We're going to go check out all of the different things that are happening. Okay, so that game's in 1 day, so we're not going to watch that one live. I won't be on here for a whole day, 24 hours. Let's go check out something else. We have Woodward Chile. They've got a game. I know there's 2 games on tonight, so it's either this one in 8 minutes, and the other one is, let's go have a look. This one is in 18 minutes. Okay, so that's cool. So we'll go check out the other one first. When you arrive, just let me know. In the chat, of course. I'm always reading it because a lot of you just stay quiet, observing. And so, yeah, this one's coming up. This is my level 13 team. It just went up to level 13. Another 8 minutes. This is going to be this should be, in theory, a real easy game. This is against, was it Worcester Falcons, which I don't know if it's a bot team or a new team or something like that. Be something quite simple. Let's go have a look. So we could check out the starting lineup. Have I got any youth players in here? We'll soon see. Okay, so he's got like a 30, 31, 28, 32, 21. Yeah, so this one should be easy. Hopefully. You never know. You absolutely never know what could happen. Look at that, his backs and everything like that. Yeah, so this one shouldn't be a problem. It should be a bit of a walkover. Maybe. What's the weather like? Clear and breezy. Sweet. Let's go check out the competitions, which is down, where is he? Worcester. Oh no, he's 5th in the table. Maybe it's not so much of a walk in the park, but maybe he's played against some of the other bots or something like that. We don't know. If we click on it, new user. So it's not a bot. As I was told by one of the guys from Blackout Rugby, when it says new user, it doesn't mean it's a bot. It just means that the player hasn't put their username or their name or connected it with whatever, like with their email or Facebook or however they've connected. They didn't put their name. So it's just new user. And they could be a new user probably for months on end because they just don't put their name there. Okay? So this is in theory, like a real person. This new user's been around for 81 days, so that's interesting. And as you can see, I'm doing quite well. I'm top of the table after 4 matches, had 4 wins. Oh, the other games. When's the other game? Let's quickly look. I've got another 6 minutes. Keep an eye on the time now. So, yeah. So, top of the table at the moment, as I expected. Muffin Masters from my from the last season, my competition. Always good to have competition like him here. Yeah, so he's just behind me. There's only points difference. We've both got bonus tries and everything like that. So, and we haven't lost any, haven't drawn any. Only difference is I've got loads more points at the moment for whatever reason. Not too sure. Maybe he's played some basic or easier teams. Let's go check out. So we've got Woodward Game. Oh no, it's me. This is Woodward. What's this one? Woodward Chile. Okay, not Woodward Games. This is Woodward Chile. He's played against these guys down here. He won 24-0. Where's this other one? Muffin Masters, Ice Boys. Yeah, so he's doing... Where's the other one here? Floating around. Muffin Masters against Fagota also. So yeah, he's doing well. I'm not actually sure when we're going to be playing next. The last game that I had was... Where is it? This one? Look at this one here. Against the Black Saints. We had both won 3 games each, and we both had, I think it was like 3 bonus tries each. So for me, it was one of those games that was like, oh, is this going to be one of those really tough teams where I'm fighting tooth and nail until the end? Unfortunately, I won that one, so that was quite happy with that result. I thought it was going to be a lot closer. At the same time, I did put 3 cards in there, 3 of the epic cards. Not epic cards, 3 cards. One was epic because, you know, you get one of those, well, I get one of those every day because of my amenities. So we've got a game very soon. How long is it? In another 4 minutes. So we've already seen that. So another 4 minutes. How is everyone? Let me know where you are watching from. What country are you in right now? If you haven't seen this game, I've been playing this game for years and years and years. This version of the game is like the new version. There's another version called Blackout Rugby also, but it was a classic version. It was an online browser rugby management game, and I played that for like 10, 11, 12 years. It's still going. Always nice to see a Wombles reference. Is that one of your multiple teams there? Seems to be, hopefully, he's doing quite well. Hasn't played against me yet. Let's go check it out. Miles O. It's not one of your ones. Miles O. From San Martin. Yeah, so that's, Wombles Uncommon. That's a cool name. And the Black Saints is Andrea. Is that yours, RC Drea? Is that one of your teams? Not too sure. Or, yeah, we'll soon see. And come on, when's this one? I've lost it again. Yeah, so that game was really good. I was happy with it. I didn't watch it live because it was very early in the morning. Ooh, very soon we've got a game against the Muffin Masters. After this one. Okay, so I've got this game now. In 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And then this is going to be ooh, look at this. Stormy weather, windy. I've already played a couple of cards. They're most likely epic. Probably to do with the weather, maybe not. You don't watch this Muffin Masters. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be in the morning, so I won't be able to live stream it, unfortunately. But still, we'll see the result. So I'm looking forward to that. And so, yeah, that's interesting. So that's coming up. I haven't done anything here. It's just the balanced, typical balanced and Rob's first 15, which is the normal one. And so, and this one tonight, still got a couple of, I've used 3 cards because I find that I've still got lots of energy left over. Once this game's over, I've got just another quick one that we're going to see. Remember, if you have any questions about anything, put it in the chat. It's good to see you, Azebane. Hello, it's good to see you here. And the other game I've got is, let's go see, which is like 5 minutes later or something. 11 minutes later. This looks like, hang on, I wonder if I can check this one out. You can, it's down here. I use cheat codes, so that's one of the devs. I love that manager name. I use cheat codes. That is so cool. So, which game's on now? No, not that one. So we'll go here. We'll go to the lobby or whatever it's called. How are your teams going? It's Friday! Yay! Salud! Which means cheers in Spanish. Only a minute. Starting. Bench. I never look at this. Bit of a waste of space. This is the bench. Oh, and I saw the new design. There was the new star player symbol that you have in the academy. We'll look at that once the game's over. Any moment now. Come on, come on. How's everything in your part of the world? We might be coming out of lockdown in New Zealand. We might be coming out of lockdown next week, maybe. Or it's not total coming out and you can do crazy things. Like going from level 4 to level 3. And the game is... This is Woodward Chile. That's why I'm red. I've got the color of the Chilean national team, which is a red top, blue pants, red socks from memory, blue around the sleeves, and you've got the red stadium too. And we are off in this game, so we already have a ruck. And he's got it already. Okay. Ooh, let's see if I can pronounce some of these names. He kicked it out. Nice. So in theory, this one should be... Ooh, what happened there? Okay, this is my scrum. I shouldn't have a problem with this. It's just like the real managers, I have problems with the scrums. They usually do quite well. Expansive. Come on. Ooh, he flew along. He went. I can't remember if I put any youth players in this. Well, when there's a moment, like a conversion. Ooh, he just about got through. If anyone's wondering about this, if you're just new here, what you do in this rugby online management game is you set up your tactics and you train players and everything like that, and you compete against other teams and other managers, and you set everything up how you think, how you plan how got pushed out, how you think you're going to win against this other team. And then this match happens. You don't need controls to play it or anything like that. It just happens naturally. And then you see a result. But this is cool because you actually see the players doing everything. And at the same time, I can just chat to you. So I don't need to be with the controls. Remember, guys can only do one thing at a time. Like you walk, then you stop, then you chew, then you stop chewing, then you walk again. Try. Thank you very much. My first try. My number 2. He's got like one, I think he's got like one form. He's got really low form, and he's the guy that got a try. I think it is. Or it might be another guy. 7, sweet, conversion. I can't see all my players here. Okay, ignore that. And it's down the other end again. Have I got it? Sweet, that's all I wanted. Ugo. Ugo. Remember, in Spanish you don't pronounce the H. The academy should also let you inspect all the position levels on your prospect. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Let you see how your changes affect all the positions beyond the best position. Sweet, I'm going to look at that. I just saw the little academy symbol. I just saw that where it says you have 3 out of 3 star players. I saw that, which I thought was cool. Because I saw one of them, I've only got 2 star players out of 2 possible. And I'm like, oh, man. So I've got to up that. Oh, come on. Okay, so I need the bonus points. Bonus points are really seriously necessary. How do you say that? Bekuda Shvili. Try and say that after you've had a couple of rums. Probably say it well. Okay, so we're like 30 minutes in. I've only got 1 try. Maybe he's going to run out of energy, and I can just, in the second half, and I can go hard out. But he's actually getting close to mine. Desmond had it for a while there. So Ackers. Well, if that number 10, he could have kept going. He didn't have much in front of him. It's quite fortunate he passed it off to the side or whatever. What's he doing? He's doing lots of driving. As per usual, I never remember what cards I played, nor... Well, the tactics pretty much the same always, because I don't change that much. Thing is, I don't remember what it originally was. And he's keeping onto the ball. He's not... This is interesting. And I'm not doing any turnovers, which is unfortunate. Come on, keep going. And it's just about half time. Remember, in rugby, those that are new to rugby, each half is 40 minutes. It's going into overtime right now until the ball goes out or there's some type of thing. But he's not going to throw it out. He's going to keep going. Objective is, you know that line down there? You've got to pass that line. You get points for doing that. The difference between rugby and gridiron or American football is you can't throw it forward. In rugby, you can't throw it forward. Ooh, he just about got through there. We're gone 45 minutes already. He's not giving up. I've got it. I'll kick it out. Maybe. Yes, I did. Because the other day, I didn't do it. I'm only 7-0 up. That's interesting. That's quite interesting. Oh, they've got more time at half time now. I thought it was shorter than that. I thought it was like 15 or 20 seconds. Must have extended it. Maybe give it time to download the data or something. Oh, change sides. Okay. So it's only 7-0. I mean, this team is 5th on the table. Looks like an easy team, but it's a real player, so maybe I'm just being too overly confident. I'm going that way now. I like the red shirts. Something that's... I like what's happened with the... changing the shirts and everything like that. The colours. And he's got it again. This is interesting. I still can't get it off him. First of all, he kicked it down my end and I didn't win it. So that's something interesting we have to talk about in the lockers. Come on, win it back. Any moment now. Do you think we'll be out of lockdown next week? It's going to be interesting. Still going to be very careful. But yeah, there was only like 9 new cases in New Zealand today, which is pretty impressive. Really impressive. Come on. These guys aren't doing the social distancing. Come on. 52 minutes and I still haven't really touched the ball. He just keeps driving and driving and driving. So he probably set that as a tactic. Played a card so I couldn't get it off him. Creative. Okay, he's finally done a creative. Creatives never work. Well, for me. They don't ever work. And it didn't work for him either. Come on, drop the ball or something. I need 2 more tries. Otherwise, it's going to... It could cause problems. Oh, he's through that gap there. He tried. He just about got there. Just about got there. Keep going. Come on, come on. Oh, he's done it wide. Nail him. You nailed it. Okay, this is a bit of a tough game. He just won't let go. So that's because... Ooh, he got nailed there. That was good. For me. Not for him. Creative. Drop the ball. When you're creative, you do stupid things like... Something that I haven't seen in these... What are we? Season 5? Intercepts. I remember we used to wait for those in the classic version. Remember, it's like... And you're reading the text and it says, and there's an intercept. You're like, yes! And you're just mentally thinking, is he going to make it the whole way? Often he did. The player did. Sometimes he didn't. Look, he's just not letting go of the ball. So here, has he done any expansive? I haven't seen any expansive. This is just pure driving and driving and driving. Keeps driving. This is interesting. Ruck. This has to be mine. Come on. No. And he just keeps driving the whole time. What he's doing, he's only got 10 minutes left, so it's going to be difficult to get a bonus point. And if he gets a try, this could be seriously not good for me. He's played a very good tactic of just driving against, in theory, a better team. Ooh, he's getting horribly close. This isn't good. He's just driving the whole time. He's going to go... Ooh, he's going to go over the line if he has a decent player to do it. He's got his forward... Oh, look how close he is. This isn't good. I've only got 5 minutes. I haven't even had the ball the entire... half. He's just held on to it. And that's just like... No, his lock. Damn. And if he gets this conversion, I'm sort of screwed. Damn it. That's not very good. He'll get this. I hope. Well... I hope not. So he did get it. So if I don't get this ball and get a try soon, this is a very, very bad result. Okay, so I've got it. Don't kick it out. Go for a try. Okay, so I've kept it. Go through. That was an interesting... This is the first time I've had the ball the entire half. Is now an over the extra time. Oh, kick it goal. Don't... You stupid. Don't kick it goal. Well, I can understand to get the win. But I didn't. Oh, that is a terrible result. That is a terrible, terrible result. As I say, you just never, ever know. He just kept driving and driving and driving. In theory, a lesser team. So, as I said before... Injury. My star player got an injury early on. And he missed the penalty. I don't know why he did that. I had more chance doing a... Well, let's go check out the other thing. What a terrible result. How's everyone going? Let's go check out... We'll analyse that game in a moment. No, it wasn't Woodward England. Who was it then? Woodward Games? Ah, no. Club switch in progress. Okay, so we're just... I'll go here. Watch... This is the one that's on now. Ah, here it is. Yeah, it started like seconds ago, so watch that. What a terrible result. That's going to screw up lots of things. We'll go check out the league. Okay, so I'm winning this one. 7-0. But did you notice in that last game, the whole second half, he just held on. He didn't go expansive. He just... that's sort of like a tactic I do too sometimes with better teams. Just hold on with the pick and goes, especially in driving. But unfortunately, it didn't... Oh, hang on. He's got it here. Oh, man. Don't tell me this is a terrible... this is going to be a terrible Friday night. All of those new people, let me know in the chat where you're from. Quite a lot of you. Let me know. Ah, man. I'm just like waiting for this game to finish so I can go check out the league, the table. That's gonna put a spanner in the works. It's gonna mess things up. Oh well, it's gotta happen. You can't win absolutely everything. I mean, some teams do, but it's not my case. Adds to the emotion, makes it more interesting. It makes the league... Ooh, penalty, kick it goal. Ooh, is he going to get it? And I missed mine too at the end of the last game. I can understand why he did it. I can understand, yeah, it's like the last thing of the game, but my kickers are sort of useless. They sort of, yeah, just mess things up when they're hang on, he's Brewster. I think he's my new player. He's like a youth player. That's what I think that might have... I'm gonna check out what youth players I had in my last game. And he's through, Char. He's through. Thank you very much. Finally. So not only did I not get a bonus point, I also, yeah, it wasn't the best. Conversion. And he's actually doing well. Not to worry. This will be one of Brogan's teams. Shouldn't be too difficult. This one here, I use cheat codes. Yeah, but the other game, man. Okay, keep going. Let's do one of those. What is it? One of those. And you got those channel. What are those TV channels? After a game, they talk for about an hour about analyzing who did what. They end up talking more than actual game lasts. Quite funny. I could do that, but we'll just have a quick look and see. I'll find some excuse. There's Eastwood. Keep going. At least we're in the first half. I'm 14-3 up. That's all. Kicking. And I kicked it. We caught it. Nice. And my fullback got him. Come on. Mac. Kroll. There's a movie called... Oh no, Krull with a U. Like from the 80s or something like a real terrible movie. All I remember had this throwing star thing that looked like some type of dinosaur claw. Useless random fact that you didn't need to know, but I thought I'd share with you anyway. Okay, this is just about over, this half. Is he going to kick it out? Yeah, he's just like, nah, I'm out of here. Getting wet. Getting too wet. Oh, I remember playing a game on Waiheke Island this year. When there was no lockdown. It was just before the lockdown. A lot of teams playing on Waiheke Island. And it was like a bit of a wet, rainy day. And we had it was like competitions the whole day. It was like 6 or 7 games, short games, like 11 minutes each side. Of this just soccer, football. And I just remember we'd just been, of course, drinking as you do at these competitions. And then we had to go out onto the field, and then it just were like nice and warm, and like warm inside also, and it just started pouring down with rain, and it was freezing cold, and it's like it was really difficult even to see, and then everything was mud. It was just crazy. So I can understand why he kicked the ball out just now. It's like, nope, I want to go in there. It's too cold, too wet, out of here. But it was like, oh man, it was freezing. And this is in February, where it's not supposed to be cold, but just like there was a freak storm that came over this part of New Zealand. And we happened to be playing in a competition that day. Okay, come on, so I need he hasn't got a try yet, so I need one more try. I need my bonus points, unlike my last match. So I just need the bonus points. Come on. I still haven't got it yet. It's been at least a decade since I visited Waiheke. I usually go once a year for competition. Every February, there's that football competition. We got teams they come up from Tauranga and other cities in New Zealand. Tauranga is a city in New Zealand, about 2.5 hours from here. And the only way to get the island is by ferry. So you have to get up really early to catch it. It takes about 45 minutes to get there in ferry. If you're in your rubber dinghy, it takes about 3.5 hours. And I've never actually visited the island. I've just arrive at the ferry, then I go to the football field. We set up some tents with drinks and food. Yay! Just got a try. Nice. It's the second one. I didn't know you got the other one. And we just, and it's quite good. And just everyone's there. It's just real good atmosphere. People just having a good time. There's a couple of teams that take it seriously. The team from Waiheke that's full of Argentinians. And they're usually very good. But when they lose, they're not very happy. They sort of get frustrated and angry. And we played a game against them. And they drew, or we drew with them or whatever. I think it was like 0-0. And they were so frustrated. They were just like fuming because they could these old guys, because they were much younger, like 20 years younger in general than us. And they didn't like that. So I got my bonus try. I'm happy with that. For now, unless he gets a try. You just never know. Still got 14 minutes. A ferry luxury. We had to swim there uphill both ways. Nah, I tried that and it just doesn't happen. Just even going in a kayak, that'd be hard. You just get swept away all the way to South America, probably. I mean, I'd like to try it one day. I'd love to go on a kayak and try it, but it would take all day to get there. But I have never visited the rest of the island. I've gone from the ferry to the pitch, where you sort of have a good time and then just come back on the same ferry, the last ferry that night, which is like 7 or 8, and come back to the mainland. And I've still never seen the rest of the island. But I will eventually. One of these times I'll stay on the Saturday night. I don't stay on the Saturday night because the rest of the team, sometimes they do, and it just gets dangerously messy. And it's like, nah. Been there, done that. Fiskin, that sounds... No, he's not one of my youth guys. I got 2 youth players in here. He's one, number 3. He's 18 years old. I don't know if I got 1 or 2 players in here. He's not. Okay, it's just about over. Don't kick it out. Just get another try. Ruskins. I can't even pronounce the players, my own players' names well. 12, Leanne. Doyle, is he through? Ooh, look at that, my prop. My slowest player. He got a try there. He's got about 5 speed or something like that. And he was sweating as he was going there. Did I get my coins and fun things from last time? Let's claim this. This is going to be a box of beer. 15,000. That's quite a lot of money. That's cool. Oh, I sold a player today. Someone bought one of my players for $500,000. You'll see why in a moment. I took a screenshot because he's a really good player, but I forgot to put it on this computer. But it's oh man. Let's go check out the match statistics. 4 tries, 3 conversions. Sweet. That's cool. Player stats. Whatever. Not interested in that. So I won that one. Yay. Bam Bam. Thank you, man. Whose is that? I like the names you put. And so Rob's Tactic and Rob's Tactic. I should change one of those. One of them, yeah. Whatever. So, excuse me. So I've won that one with a bonus try, which is good. So in this league here, I'm all right. This sort of injury. A sheep and a cow. I beat a sheep and a cow. Now that we mention it. Look at that. Sheep and a cow. I did not lose to a sheep and a cow. Yes, I remember what you said in the chat last time. I played against a sheep and a cow and I won. It was windy, but I still won. Yeah, it's just funny. Just losing to a sheep and cow would be the worst. Yeah, so I'm doing quite well here. Now, in this one, was it this team that sold? Let's go check. Was this one here? Ah, I've got a new bid on a player. I've got a player on sale here. He's one of my centers. He's only 25 years old. He's a 34. And who's bid on him? Ooh, got 2 bids on him. Kamiras, Wicks, and Cook's Crushers. Ah, I think he was offering. He's tried to buy one of my last. That player that sold for $500,000. He was in a bidding war for my lock. He's like a 24-year-old lock, and he was like 40 something, 43, level 43 or something like that. I had to look at the screenshot, but it was like, So it wasn't this one. No, because I've only got 1.7 million. So at least, good, they're actually, let's look at that again. So they've actually been bidding for my level 34. The reason this might go up a little is because he's only 25 years old. And usually, if you want a player that's over 32, they're around about 28 or 29. But he's a young one, so they might like this one. And the reason that I put him on the market, because I think I've got 30 players. His endurance is 19, powers. What's he, a center? 26 acceleration. It's not good enough for me. And go check out my squad. This is my squad. All of you news people, this is Blackout Rugby, the online sport management game. A lot of fun. It's like using your brain to beat everyone else, unlike what happened in my other match. This is my... No, what are we looking at here? Ooh, he got injured. He got injured in this match, did he? He must have. Let's go check out the match. I think he got... let's go check out this one. Go to match. It was rainy and windy. Maybe he slipped in the rain. Or he fell from the bar stool at the pub. Where's the timeline? Conversion, try. No, there it is. An extra time too. An extra time, he got a niggle injury, but he will be okay tomorrow. He's going to be fine tomorrow. So we'll go back to the squad. Check out the lineup, and it's only going to be 90%, which means he's going to be alright today because my amenities say, I've got 1 energy, but I'm not going to waste it because he's going to be fine. I don't know what to do with that 1 energy. I'll go blow it on a lineup. So here, he's going along nicely. Because how many players have I got here? Come on, keep going. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I've already got 30 players. And I got another youth coming in, so I just thought I'd get rid of my center. Because if we look here, while we're here, we'll look at those new things. Ooh, I'm about to be in level 12. Cool. The academy, I've got a center coming through. He's not a star player, he's just another one, so just swapping a center for a center, and I'm going to pump him up. If you haven't seen it, guys, with the new update, first of all, I've got 2 out of 2 star players. I think after my next match, I'll be able to have 3 star players, maybe. We'll see. So he's doing fine, not a star player. I've got another one coming through. He's a wing. I'll probably keep him. And there was something else I had to look at. I should also tell you by clicking on here. Is that what you mean? No. Is it this one? No. What do I have to click on? The academy should also let you inspect all the position levels on your prospect. This one. The prospect. Nope, not happening. Attributes, not happening. I updated it, so something's not happening there. No, where am I clicking? Am I doing something wrong? Whoa, what happened there? Ah, here we go. So maybe this one. Nope, didn't work there. Oh well, it's coming up. and there's old Jack there. Damn, make a note. I'm just on a PC. So, or I'm clicking the wrong thing, am I? Click on here. 20s. Clicking on him. Click on the flag. English flag. Attributes. Or maybe when it's... No, it's in process. Yeah. No, nothing's happening there. Oh well. And the club info. Finances. Player sales. Oh no, that wasn't that player. And the other one... I want to show you this player. That should be working. I'll look into it. Damn. So unfortunately it wasn't working, that one. But I'm sure it will be soon. So if it wasn't that one, let's go check out, is it Woodward Games maybe? No, he's only got 1.4 million. Look at this. Woodward Chile. 2.2 million. Look at that. Now Drew. Look at this. I sold my player to this guy here, 531,000. He was one of my locks, and you'll see why I sold him. Because he was, the reason he sold for 500,000, which I'm very, 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 very happy with. Oops, wrong place. Is this. Okay, he's actually, it says here he's a prop, but he's not a prop. He's a star player, he's going to be a flanker. And I've already got somewhere. Got a hooker. I've got this other one. I've got a lock. This really good lock. So I've got my star player. He's a lock and he's injured too. That was a real terrible game. But he'll be fine tomorrow. So I've got this star player lock. He's 24 years old. He's already level 47, which is impressive. I've got... this one here, he's also, it says he's a number 8. He could be a lock. But I've got this other lock here. I didn't put this guy in because of his, he's only got 2 out of 5 form, but he's another good lock, level 39. I've got this one down here, level 38. He's 200 and 125. So the reason I sold my other lock, he was only 24 years old, and he was like a level 37 player. So you imagine a level 37 player lock, and he was 200 centimeters also, or 202 maybe. He was 120 kilos, so he was like, that's why everyone wanted him. And there was a bidding war going on, so I'm like, oh, yes, thank you very much. And if I got anyone else? Anyone else there? Players I'm selling? I'm not selling anyone else. Because I needed space. I needed space on my... Where is it? I needed space down here. Oh, look at this. After this game, he was a lot better. And this one here. Ah, man. Let's go check this out. This was a shitty game. He held on to it. You look at the match stats. Look how much possession he had. 74%. That's because the entire second half, he held on to it. And he just kept chipping away, chipping away. And look where most of the action was in my area. I'm lucky to have got that at the beginning. This is like terrible. My lock, my star lock. Damn. And he had like... Yes, it's just like his team. Look at this. He's 30, 31, 28. So his tactic worked out very well. He held onto the ball and he just... Wonder who he got replaced with. I can check that out in the stats, but whatever. So if we go to these competitions now, you go check them out. In the league, sorry. I'm going to be Muffin Masters. He's going to be happy as Larry. Wombles is also going to be happy. Because, what do I get? 2 points out of it. That's it. So I'll be 22. He can catch up. If he gets a bonus try in... Unless all of these games are lower games. Unless there's some type of problem with the... No, there can't be a problem with the system. With the match system, because sometimes there are moments where there's a lot of low-scoring games. I don't think that's the problem here with the change in the match engine. I just think he played well, held onto the ball, and wouldn't let go. And I couldn't get it off him. I couldn't rip the ball off his hands. He didn't kick it out, didn't do anything, just held onto it. And so Muffin Masters is going to be happy. So my next game, if I win this, which after what I saw tonight, he got the first points against me. In that last match, those 7 points against me are from the last one. So I need to win this. And if I win this, big if there, that means I could still be in first position, maybe. We'll see. But man, how could I lose? He's 5th place, but still. Look at that. It's like one of those dogs. Most unfortunate. So what else we got here? Oops. Oh, my ice is melting. That's not good. So, the Black Saints. The squad size. In the Discord, everyone's talking about the squad size. At the moment, you've got maximum 30. I remember somewhere, someone mentioning they were thinking of extending it at some moment in the online world. There's nothing confirmed or definite. One idea, everyone's got ideas, is eventually, I think it would be good to be able to increase the number of players you have in your squad. Like at the moment, there's maximum 30. But as you progress up the levels, maybe like once you get to level, God knows what, level 10, you could have another extra 5 players or 10 players or something like that. Something progressive like that would be cool, because when you get to higher levels, you're going to probably want another layer of players that you want to help, especially the youth players that will help you, in the future. Because I know like in another online game, of course, it's different games. You can have more players because they also have under 20 games, under 23 competitions where you can play against other people. Working on it now. Which one's that? Working on the what? Working on the squad size or working on the... I talk lots of things. Give me a recap. So it's like maybe extending that. That'd be interesting to see. So the higher the level, maybe the more players you have. And when you have more players, it'd be cool. I mean, there's so many other things yet to happen. Like you got the unions, and you've got the ladders and the club ladders. So there's going to be loads of competitions. Something interesting I haven't seen anyone else ask, would be if probably eventually in 10 seasons from now or a year or two from now, having the youth leagues like we had in the classic Blackout. That would be cool. Youth leagues, the classic Blackout, and you just got these youth players playing against other youth players and everything like that. That'd be cool to have something like that. Squad size, that's what you're on about. Sweet. Yeah, so that'd be cool. I know there's lots of other essential things that are still yet to be developed, like unions and things like that. But yeah, that'd be cool about having the... But at the same time, you do want a maximum. You don't want like unlimited. But my question or my doubt is, how is that going to reflect in the finances and what your club pays or everything like that? Because logically, if you've got 30 players in your team and you've got 50 players in your team, why, there's got to be some type of... No, not punishment. It's not punishment. It's called investment. Like with your sponsors or your... Yeah, just trying to figure it out. Look at this. Player sales, 531,000. Look, I've got a $2 million profit. Can I just cash out now and just receive that in real money? Hang on. Academy, 3 out of 3. This is cool. I've got a 3 out of 3. Woodward Games. What's he got? He's got a 3 out of 3. Is it? Yeah. This is my other youth player. No one special. I've already played 2 out of 7. He's a wing. Is that the same one as the one that I sold for shitloads of money? No, it's another one. Match income. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. That's so frustrating. That tie. I'm going to be kicking myself because of that. That league. Have I got any friendlies coming up? Anyone sent me a friendly? Should we go check out a friend? Let's go look for some people. Where do we do that? No. I was already on that place to look. Have you seen this one? Yeah, you did. I let him out of the youth academy. He was starting to grow a beard. A mustache beard and long hair. It's just sitting there because I couldn't get him out because I needed to upgrade my club office or something like that. But finally, after sitting weeks and weeks, it was like 1 week, in the youth academy, I could finally bring him out. He's level 27. He's 18 years old, and one day he's level 27 already. Yeah. And did I play him today? Probably not. Yes, I did. I did play him today. It's your fault I lost. No, it was another competition. Hello. How's it going? MC Films. David Dobrik. What's that? Is that your player? Your team? Is that the name of your team, is it? Go look for a friendly. Let's go look for a friendly match. Who do I want to play against? What level is this? Woodward Games? Yeah. 11. I'm level... What level am I? I never remember. I get them confused. I'm level 12, so we'll go for level 12 and up. Let's go see who we can find. Level 12 and up. Find opponents. Serious player. Serious player. I want to play... No, I'm going to check out the team. I bet I know who this is. Oh, I can't click on it. Oh. What's happening here? Okay, get out of here. I'm going to swap over. Now, let's just get out of here completely. Get out of here completely. We'll go to Woodward Games. That's the one everyone likes playing against and beating. We'll go to the competitions. We'll go to friendlies. Instant matchmaking. Here we go. Nope. Sort of like stuck there. So maybe something... some type of refreshing things happening. Remember, everyone, this Blackout Rugby game is in beta. It's just for us to experiment and see how things work. And yeah, so whenever the devs, they find some problems, they usually fix it. So not too sure what happens here. I wanted to see who Serious Player was. What I'm going to quickly do is just going to get out of here for a sec. Are you sure you want to quit? Just for a moment. You'll see night fall. And then we're going to see it boot up again. Any moment now it's going to appear. Version 46.7. And let's go check it out. Let's see. Go to competitions. Sometimes it's just a refreshing thing. Maybe if I just leave it like that. No. I'm going to move it up to 12 as I was before. Find opponents. Oh, I should actually play against this guy to see how it goes. He's coming up. Wombles uncommon. Maybe I should play against him. Yeah, because he's in my league. This is Miles. Should we do a game against him? He's in my league. I'm going to play against him later. It'd be interesting to see how I go. And we'll just talk about whether I could change my tactics or something like that, which I probably won't end up doing anyway, but we can imagine that I actually pay attention to my tactics. You know me. You know what I do or don't do. Okay, so this is against a guy on my team. He's got a beautiful purple shirt, and I've got the camouflage green color. It looks like he's got more support. I've got a purple stadium. He's got a purple shirt, so it looks like he's getting more support. So this should hopefully start sometime soon. Usually down the bottom it says getting satellite feed, and we're off. So these are our tactics without playing any cards or anything like that. He's got a player called Farron Combe. He's scared of combs. Farron Combe. Is that like a real surname? P. God, yeah, I'm like a little kitty. I'm laughing at someone's name called P. Oh, he kicked it. Okay. Oh, and he kicked it way down there. And I got it. That's good. And what am I going to do? Cowlin. Have I got youth players in this team? That's the problem when you got 3 teams. You just got... that's my youth player there. My number 9. My... What is he? He's a scrum half. He's that 27-year-old... Not 27. Level 27 star player. Lima, he's my star player too. The problem is when you play friendlies... Oh, he took it off me. Wow. Okay, there was a turnover. The problem is when you... Oh, I'm just going to change that chat down a bit. There it is. The problem is when you play friendly matches against... Ooh, and he's through. Ooh, that's not good. When you play friendly matches against people in your league, is they could have some other default tactic on. Let's hope he's got a default one on. This isn't his real one because he's already winning. I got my default one on too. And then, but it's just interesting to see some of his players are better than others. A light body, that's the name of him. Light body. Bowring. Where are you getting all these names from? Bowring. Light body, Bowring, Farncombe, Hutton. I'm not having a good night tonight. One of my matches, one of my league matches, lost the league match. And now, this is an interesting tactic. He tried to kick it out because he thinks he can... Ooh, and he's off. He's off. I've got to do my sound effects to this one here. He's off. Yeah, he's out of there. I should try and edit that sound effect because it just starts a bit later. By the time the sound effect ends, he's already gone across the line. Yep, terrible kicking. So we're 5-5. Wombles. I remember the Wombles. That shows my age. But I remember for Christmas one time. For Christmas, I got a Wombles toothbrush holder. Yes. And it was the best thing ever. God, must have been like 2 or 3 years old. 3 or 4. I don't know how old I was. The reason I remember because of a photo. Stoner's through. Ooh, did you see that? He just went around the other player, but his 14's there. Ooh, come on. The Stoner boy. The Stoner boy. You gotta try, that's good. Phew. Oh, 12-5. Yeah, so that's the story of the Womble toothbrush holder. They were like, what were they? They were like little... They're like, no, they weren't puppets. They were like stop motion. They weren't clay. It was stop motion. God knows what. What were they made of? What were the Wombles made of? They were stop motion. And they're like, most of you guys have no idea what we're talking about. If you look for Wombles, you'll probably be traumatized. Go search for it on Google and you're like, what the hell are those things? They're like rabid hedgehogs or something. They're the types of things you don't want to eat in a market. Because, yeah, something be... Wooders got it. Yeah, the Wombles. I should actually go to YouTube and check out what that program's... I haven't seen the Wombles program in like, God knows, a million years. I remember they used to be like friendly... Well, no, ecological. They were ecological. They were like ecological, God save the planet. And this is like 30 years ago or something like that. And they were into that stuff. They were ahead of their time. Well ahead in their time. They used to be ecological, collecting rubbish. It's all coming back to me. Yeah. Ooh, P just about got through. This is the first half. Extra time's going well over. We're in minute 43. 53. He's going to keep going through. Passarella. Just about got it. Orinoco. Remember him. Is the only one whose name I remember living under Wimbledon Common. oh, it's like Ratatouille, you know, it's like those flashbacks, like, oh, I remember that, except for probably wasn't such a good thing. And in Ratatouille, it's like you have those flashbacks and you sort of like, oh, I remember that time in my life. But now you mention that. Here's Wimbledon Common. Man. And Orinoco. And they're all named after... There's Orinoco and God knows. Someone's going to have to Google it. Someone's going to have to Google the names of them. Yeah, I remember Orinoco too. Because that's like one of those long... Orinoco came from the name... There was actually a quiz in some type of program. It was like the name of the longest river in God knows where, like Venezuela or somewhere like that. And that was, yeah. And I think the names of all of them are from names of rivers or something weird. Okay, so I've got the ball now. We're in the second half already. In this friendly match. The Wombles. I should go traumatize my kids and show them an episode of that. And they'll think, you used to watch this? I didn't watch it much. I never used to watch too much TV. But I just remember that, and for some reason I got my Wombles toothbrush holder. And I was a happy chappy with that. Hang on, what's happening to the time here? Are we in the first half still? Because it's red. Whoa, are we in the first half still? Because like minute 73. And we are, because we haven't kicked it out or something like that. Oh. Does anyone remember if we're in the first half or second half or something like that? It can't be the second half. Oh, that's just weird. I think that's the first half and it just keeps going on and on. Okay, it's interesting. Someone's not going to like that. Now, he's going to get it, but he's not going to kick it out. Neither... Okay, he's kicked it out now. And that was the first half. Whoa. That's why his name is Wombles Uncommon, because of where they live, Wimbledon Common. Whoa, that was like a really, really long first half. The only reason he kicked it out was probably because I was in his 22, probably. Whoa. I only noticed that, yeah, right at the end it was like all red. But this happened, yeah, the last games it sort of happened a little bit. Okay, we're starting off from the 40 mark. And he's dropped the ball, loose ball. Let it be a ruck, scrum. This is me, I'll push it over. I'll push it over. And my number 8 will get it. Thank you. Yes. Let's just keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh, it'd be good if this were actually a league match. I'd be happy. But it's just a friendly. Friendly, no cards, no tactics or anything. And the guy that's scared of combs, he kicks it off. Maul. That's one of the cards I don't play at all, about the maul, because it doesn't happen very much. Like a couple of times, and it's going to start happening all the time now. I don't play that card very much. Only if I like an epic maul card and I've got one energy, like what am I going to do with the energy? I'll play it. But usually just because I know it's not going to... Ooh, kick for touch. He didn't go for all the points. He went to touch. It's a line out. Will I get this line out? It's lost in the middle. Okay, so I must have tried to get it, but I knocked it forward. I like scrums when I'm not against real people, you know, managers that concentrate on the game. Wooders has got it. And he goes straight in where the mob is. Straight in there. All of you new people, let me know where you're from, where you are. I'm in New Zealand. It's like sitting right down and slouching there. Because I got my New Zealand shirt on. It says Aotearoa, which is Maori for New Zealand. P's got it. Lukini. Kerr. Lost ball. At some point, there will be a tactical option to form maul from lineouts. That could be good. So mauls will become more important when it comes in. That come sin? Are you inviting me to sin? Your S got caught onto the in part. There, not there. Oh. I didn't even... Where's that? Ah, there. I created a whole lesson, a video about the difference between there, and there on my channel. On the Woodward English channel. And it's and your, you know. Because everyone asked, what's the difference? So I created that video. All about that. And created some charts too. I make lots of charts for Woodward English. And what? Ooh, Joe's through. Is he going to bounce off 15? No, his other mate helped him. What I plan to do with Blackout Rugby, I'm going to make some charts too. One of the first charts I'm going to make is just a simple chart about positions in the rugby on the rugby pitch. You know, what is a prop? What is a hooker? What is a lock? What is all of those things? So I'll create a chart with all of those different things on there. You know, just for people like have no idea how rugby is, because just some people don't know what, or they have heard of the game rugby, but they have no idea how to play it or what. They have no idea how it is. Angelica, if you're listening, puede buscar ese video de there, and there. Ah. And put the link in the chat. Okay, so. Yes! Okay, it's okay. Well, it doesn't know the difference between those two words. Nah. I don't know the... There's actually 3 of them, not just the 2. There. As in... Ooh. Ooh, he got it. Sweet. Another try. Right at the end of the match. It's just a friendly one. Because you got there, as in their book, their house, their tequila, as in referring to possession. Then you got the other there, which is they are, contraction, they're crazy, they're stupid. But also you got the other there, which is over there. So you got 3 theirs. They commonly get confused. Happens all the time. Even when native speakers, especially native speakers, have more of a problem than people learning. And that was, yeah, so let's go check out the stat. Oh, hang on, someone got a moderate injury. He got one right at the beginning. So that may have influenced the result. Let's go check out his number 13 to see how he is. Match stats, attributes. This is a good way to check out your opponent if you want to see what their skills and everything are. I should actually do this before matches, just to sniff them out and see what they're like. So, what's this one? Let's just put it down here. Where am I? Woodward Games. 23. Oh, he had lots more endurance and everything like that. 34. Actually, he's got a 35 prop. He's a... What am I doing with a 195 prop there, man? He should be... He probably changed, and I didn't pay attention. He's probably like normally a flanker or a number 8 or something like that, and then with the training I've been doing lately, he's just changed to a prop, so he shouldn't be there. There's a big difference. I don't know if that influenced anything at all. I doubt it. He's just slightly heavier. He's got 34. Yeah, not too bad. Strength and everything. This is hooker. The other prop, strength, endurance. I always look at endurance. It's just one of my things. Yeah, I've got less endurance. Going through Brizuela del Mar. Del Mar means of the sea. And he's pretty heavy. The flanker, who's that one? Kim, the flanker. Endurance, yeah. I always think endurance is one of those things that you sort of want quite a bit. And, yeah, 30. Just look at the numbers now. I can't be bothered looking at the rest. 34, 35, yeah. So, yes, that's quite a lot better. What have I got here? Won the friendly match. Cool. Fortunately, there's no injuries in the friendly matches. Man, so this here, I'm going to go see if those stats are through. Is it Woodward Chile that lost their game in a terrible way? Yeah, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Look at those tears going down. I've got a draw. 14 points against. But look at this. 7-0, 7-7. That's interesting. Be interesting to see the results of these. If it's something with the match engine. Don't think so. But frustrating. Yeah, it depends. If Muffin Masters, that brilliant name, if Muffin Masters have a close match like 7-0 or something like that, then we'll know that, Wombles uncommon, then we'll know that something's happened, some type of tweaking happened. Okay, so we're out of there. And check that out. Yep, so cool. So that was just another relaxing evening. It's taking me an hour to get through that. It's terrible. In case you're wondering, kiddies, that is just Coca-Cola. Wink. Yeah, so it was just a relaxing evening. I could keep going on, but I don't want to really bore you. Let's go check this out. Muffin Masters, that's going to be a good one. But that's in the morning. Over here. Nothing else to see. Nothing else to see. Carry on. Nothing to see here. Academy. We've seen this. This is my wing coming through. Oh, look at this. Hang on. I can get a star player if I want. An extra one. I knew I saw one with 2 out of 3. I love this edition. So now I have a bit clearer about. So I can do. And what about this prospect? He's not a star one. So what I'll do is I won't get rid of him, obviously. Do I need a prop? Let's go check out if I need a prop or something. Club squad. Do I need a prop? You tell me. Prop. Yeah, but he's not a prop. He's like he's a flanker. But for some reason he's, or flanker or number 8. He's a number 8. But just the way the training's gone, he's way up there. So he's not actually a prop, so he doesn't count. He's not a prop either. He's my star player. He should also be a flanker. But just, yeah, the training's been pretty crazy. And, I've got this prop down here. He's a 24-year-old. Oops, that's getting stuck there. 36-year-old, level 36, 24 years old. Endurance is alright. Still need to work on all of these. The rest aren't the best, but anyway, he's alright. So what I'll do is I'll probably get that prop because I only have this one available, basically, and nothing else. So if one of these ones gets screwed, I don't have anyone else really as a backup because this guy, wherever he is, I can't see because of my camera there. That he'd be in the first team. My injured player would be off the bench, so I'd need someone on the bench. So yeah, I'll keep him. I'm in no hurry to get all of my star players for now. And he's injured too. And I've got, one of them had 1 energy I had to go spend. Let's go blow some energy. 2.2 million. That's so cool. I'm just so happy with that. That's the most I've had. That they bought my player 500,000. Ooh, I don't want to complete that. I'm not completing this at all. Let's go checking it out. You see, I didn't get my energy boost. I used it on new scouting assignment. Obvious. And I think I increased the physical cap too. Scuba. Yeah, and we're going to see what happens with this because there might be some changes with the skill coaching. So we're going to see what's going to happen there. Yeah, there might be some increases or something like that. But yeah, this here, I like this. In addition, 20% chance the epic. Yeah, so simple as that. That star player cap has been a long time coming. Glad we show it somewhere now. Yeah, when I saw that this morning, because in the morning I wanted to see how the results of the games that happen when I'm not awake, I was like, ooh, look at that. That's really cool. And it's cool to have it somewhere because I'm like trying to figure it out all the time. And that's a level 10 building. That's right. Yeah. So anyway, that's about it for this evening. Just as usual, just a relaxed evening playing Blackout Rugby. Just seeing how my teams went. Terrible, one of those matches. Yeah. But don't take it seriously. It's only a game. Yeah. So just another relaxing evening. Playing around with this. Something that Iworth mentioned. Well, I remember it in the Discord, in the chat, about the vice captains and everything like that. If you have any thoughts about that, just leave it in the chat's going to be over soon. But down in the comments about the about the vice captains. Should vice captains? What was the question again? I can't even remember. About the leadership, about the gains in leadership. That's right. Should there be a vice captain, so that one would get an increase in leadership and that skill here? Where is it? Where is it? Here. Because it doesn't increase very much. If we just scroll through here, like all of them are like pretty much almost 10 except for him. My fullback. Maybe he was why has he got 22, 24? But most of them are 10 in general. Except for some freak. Because I know he's likely to have been... I know he hasn't. But for some reason, yeah, so leadership. And the question was, should there be vice captains? Or should it be a random... Should the vice captain also get an increase in leadership? Or should it be a random thing? That'd be something you can leave in the comments down below. Be interesting to know what you think. Because he mentioned that could the vice captaincy be a bit too much? Team admin. Personally, I don't think it's too much, team admin, because all it is basically instead of a C here, you're going to have a, how are you going to put that? Like a V, maybe. You're going to put a VC or just a V somewhere, so it's not going to make much difference at all. Yeah, and if I put the K there, no, it goes there. It goes behind. Okay, oh shit. I'll chuck it over here. Let's just mess things up. Here we go. So if you have it on, if you just got like another one, that's all you have to do, really. And you sort of, when you've got a team or even 3 teams, it's something easy. You just set it once if you want, and you can leave it for a while. And then you think, I want this guy to increase in leadership, so you can just pass it over. So it's personally, I don't think it's much like management or anything like that at all. It's just like you can just set it once and leave it. It's not something you have to check every single day. Some managers that are really fanatical and they're like trying to squeeze as much leadership juice out of the system as possible, they'll do something like that. But just normal players like me, if you can say I'm normal, I'll just like put it on a player for maybe a week or 2 or month or 2, whatever, and just like every now and then, like what I'd do is I'd put it on a star player, because I know I'm going to have that star player basically until they're 33 or whenever, or at least 30. And so I'd want their level to increase. So that's one of the things. Also, there was talk about should more players get leadership? Look at that. Let's look at my hooker. Yeah, and he's like one form. Just get distracted there. It's like when you... just getting distracted sometimes. It's like the squirrel with the dog doing something. You remember seeing that in a cartoon? It's like, squirrel, squirrel? I can't remember what movie that was. Anyway, stop distracting me. We're talking about the leadership and everything like that. How could you do it with leadership? How could the leadership in general increase? Like if I had this player here, he's not useless. My hooker, for example, of course, every manager would want their, every manager would want their leadership skills to increase in all of their players. But at the same time, that's not like a real thing, because if you've got a team of 15 players or whatever, in general in a team, not everyone increases in leadership, because some of the players are like, really, sort of quietish, or they just go in there, do the thing and get out, and they're not worried about leading the team. They sort of might get on well with their teammates, but they're not leaders, as in, let's go for it and everything like that. So it could be like maybe in some key positions could increase, like just what I'm thinking of, maybe like number 8. The number 8 is actually like manages like the scrum in a way. That's what I think. It could be true, could not be true. I make things up as I go along. But it could like he like sort of manages the scrum, so he could have an increase in leadership naturally. Also, I imagine like the fullback, because he's sort of like controlling, he can see everyone else and sort of controls a little bit. And maybe the 10, because, or the 9 or the 10, like the scrum half or the fly half, because they do play dominant roles. But like a prop being, unless he's got the captaincy, he wouldn't really increase in leadership at all. He's there just to push the other guys. That's all he does. And drink. That's all they're good for, basically. So I'm not too sure how they would really, why they would all increase. They can't all increase. Another option, as was mentioned in the chat, in the Discord, was about a random thing. That could also be possible. Or maybe, instead of like a random thing, someone, I don't know how you would code this, but someone that had more interaction on the pitch, or more activity on the pitch, or more action on the pitch, which would naturally be the 9, the 10, and maybe the captain. That could like randomly increase between them. Because if it's just random, like, okay, my number 3, my prop, he's going to increase in leadership, it's like, why? He didn't do shit today. He's just pushed the other guys around and that's it. So it's like, it's an interesting conversation that we can have. It'd be interesting to know what your thoughts are about it, just either in the Discord, if you know where it is, or even in the chats here on YouTube. Anywhere, get this conversation going. Personally, I think, a vice captain would be good. They should increase also, but maybe also a couple of other players that are like influential in the game. What those players are, as I mentioned, maybe the 8, 9, 10, 15, maybe, but not too sure about that. But definitely have a vice captain. That'd be really cool. Anyway, that was my last minute thought about some of the things that go on in the Discord. If there's anything you want me to talk about, also let me know in the Discord or in the comments here on YouTube. Any questions or things you want people to know or ask or talk about or debate, whatever, let me know and I can do it in another stream. Don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. Maybe not. Usually decide I'm doing a stream like about half an hour beforehand, as usual. So if you remember to subscribe to the channel so you know when the madness begins. You get a notification saying, hey, come along. Rob's probably going to do something stupid and get either lose or draw stupid matches like today. So until next time, thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you Silver Eye or Jack and Eelworth and MC Films and Ayers Bane and everyone else that has joined in, and those that were silent. Thank you for coming along. I know some of you don't make any comments. That's fine. You can still watch and learn and see what happens. So thank you so much for joining in, and until next time, have an awesome weekend.